Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Now, it says name the types of the following triangle. So the first one, the A part, it says triangle with lengths of sides 7, 8, 9 centimeters respectively. So what kind of a triangle do you think this will be? Look at the sides given. All of them are different, right? So all the sides are not equal, right? All are different in measure. So these kind of triangles are scalene triangles, right? Now let's see the B part. Triangle ABC with AB equals 8.7, AC equals 7 centimeter and BC equals 6. Again, what do you see? All the given sides, they measure different. So the triangle we have got here is again a scalene triangle. Right, now the next one, the C part, triangle PQR such that PQ is equal to QR is equal to PR is equal to 5 centimeter. So it says that all the three sides, they measure the same, that is 5 centimeter. So what is this kind of a triangle? It's an equilateral triangle. This kind of a triangle with all the sides of equal measure is called an equilateral triangle. Now let us move to the D part. Triangle DEF with measure of angle D equals 90. This M stands for measure. Okay, so measure of angle D equals 90. So what kind of a triangle is this? It is a right angled triangle. Right, so this kind of a triangle is called a right angle triangle because one of the angle measures 90. Moving on to the E part. Triangle XYZ where measure of angle Y is 90 and XY is equal to YZ. Now we have got two things to consider. One is angle and the other one is side. So first of all, this is a right angle triangle, and what kind of classification we can see depending upon the sides? Isosceles, right? Because two sides are equal. So this is isosceles, right angled triangle. Okay, so what is the name of this triangle? This is isosceles right angle triangle. Now let's see the last one. Triangle LMN where measure of angle L, here it should be measure of angle L. Right, the measure of angle L is equal to 30 degrees. The measure of angle M is equal to 70 degrees and the measure of angle N is equal to 80 degrees. Now clearly what we notice is that the measure of all three angles are less than 90 degrees, right? So clearly because all of them are less than 90, that means all of them are acute angles. And the type of triangle LMN is an acute angled triangle. So it is an acute angled triangle. Right? Now let us move to the next one. Here it says match the following. So the first one is three sides of equal length. So what is this? This is the one which is called as the equilateral triangle. So where it is? Right here. It's the E part. Here. This is the correct answer. Two sides of equal length. So this is isosceles triangle. So here it's the G part. Right? Now all sides are of different length. So this is what kind of a triangle? Scalene triangle. This one here. Three acute angles. This will be acute angled triangle. So here it's F part. Now the next one is one right angle. So this will be a right angled triangle. Then the next one is one obtuse angle. So this is obtuse angled triangle. Then the last one says one right angle with two sides of equal length. So one right angle means right angle triangle and two equal sides means it is isosceles triangle. So clearly here it is the B part, that it is isosceles right angled triangle. Now let us move to question number 3. It says, name each of the following triangles in 2 different ways. You may judge the nature of the angle by observation. So here in the first one, it's given that the length of this side is 5, this side is 5, and this one here, it's 8 centimeters. So what kind of a triangle is this? This is isosceles triangle. So let's write it here. Isosceles. Students, I'm just writing this triangle. I'm just putting this triangle symbol instead of writing the word triangle. Okay. So this is isosceles triangle. And now we need to name each of the triangle in 2 different ways. So the first is that we have observed the sides and we have named this according to the sides. So it's isosceles. Now let's consider the angles. Clearly we can see that 2 of the angles, they are equal, one is different. And also what we can see that all of the 3 are acute angles. They are less than 90. So this is an acute angled triangle. Okay, moving on to the second one. Here in the first thing that we notice about the sides is that all of them are of different length. So this is a scalene triangle. All the sides of different measure. Now I can see that there is one right angle in there. So definitely this is a right angled triangle. Now let's see the third one. This is isosceles. Why? Because we have got 2 sides of equal measure, that is 7 centimeters given. So let's write isosceles triangle. And also we can see that this particular angle is greater than 90. So this is also obtuse angled triangle. I hope this is clear. Now let's see these triangles. The first one clearly is having 2 sides of equal measure. So this is isosceles, right? So here we can see that this one is isosceles, this one is scalene, this one is isosceles. Now again what we are dealing with? Isosceles triangle. Now we can see a right angle in here. So this is right angled triangle. Now the next one, we see all the 3 sides are of same measure. So this is equilateral triangle, right? So this is equilateral based on the sides, and we know that all the 3 angles in an equilateral triangle, they measure equal, they measure 60 degrees. So these are all acute angles, they are less than 90. So this particular triangle is an acute angled triangle. Now the last one, this particular triangle, we can see all the 3 sides of different measure. So it's a scalene triangle, right? And the measure of this particular angle is greater than 90. So this is obtuse angled triangle.